Welcome to our first episode of our challenge series, 4 islands in 4 weeks. People told us not to attempt this, but we didn't listen. We just might have broken the first thing on the trip.
Oh, that's a good fish.
Old mate reckons we won't make it, but I reckon sure as don't bet against me.
So yeah, we really stuffed up. It's not on my bucket list, but I'm doing it.
Jesus, I've never been more scared for Leroy's life.
Good morning, David. That guy, we have a couple of low-hanging bridges, so just keep Caravan jacked right down, my friend. Let's go.
We left the Goldie and we found ourselves running late for our first island ferry to tackle Stradbroke Island. For this adventure, we are joined by our good mates Brad and Hayley from our Australia trip in their brand new, freshly built 79 series. With a major crash on the M1, we are cutting it fine to make it to the ferry on time, but we are about to find out that is the least of our problems.
Okay, so we're on our way to Stradbroke Island with Brad and Hayley, but we're in a bit of a kerfuffle. We are a little bit late for the ferry. We're meant to be there at 7:30 and our ETA at the moment is saying 7:45, so
Old Brad, we call him Bread now because this morning he was baking in bed for too long. He's a bit yeasty, this bloke, but I just spat everywhere. I'm thinking about bread. Yum. But anyway, we're fresh out of bed. We're heading to the ferry, but if we don't make it, this Stradbroke trip's not going to happen at all. So
and it's very expensive for the ferry.
So
that's
we
a
can't
lot
miss
of
it.
money.
We cannot miss this ferry. Brad's himself in front of us here. But yeah, how
I think
good
we
is
get back on the M1 here. I think it's just literally rerouted us around that accident.
mate? That is music to my ears because I love more than an M1.
Anyway, stay tuned. Let's hope we make it.
Let's hope we make it. We're getting back on the M1. I didn't know you could do 110 kilometres an hour with the Caravan on in Queensland. Brad seems to reckon, wait a second. So you're telling me, Brad, that we can do 110 with Caravans in Queensland?
As far as I know, unless the law's changed recently.
Oh, he's backtracking now.
Yeah, he was so confident before when we were doing buck 10 in the right lane. Sorry if we held anyone up this morning. We were flying. We were overtaking everyone. Obviously, safely. But anyway, we'll see if we make this ferry. We made it to the ferry on time, but Sea-Link are refusing to let us on it. Alright,
Well,
so what's happened?
This is a prime example of why you measure twice and cut once. We measured once and now we have to wait for the next ferry because there's not enough room because we underestimated the size of our setup. So yeah, we really stuffed up, but he said that we'll still get over there today. So worst case scenario, we'll get there on the 1 p.m. ferry. It's 8 a.m, so we've got a little bit of time to wait.
So usually you're lacking in length, but in this case
I've gained length.
Actually over length.
I'm girthy too.
Yeah. I'm going to get over the island. I'm going to get some oversized signs for you.
Or you can be my pilot vehicle.
Yeah.
So you're probably wondering how I balls this up. First of all, I'm a Sparky and I don't measure anything with a tape measure. I googled how long a 200 series Landcruiser was, and I forgot that we added length with the front bar and the rear bar, and that was enough to disallow us from entering this ferry.
I would give my left nut to be on that ferry with you right now, Brad.
Oh my God, what a legend.
We are on this ferry. I don't know what's happened. I didn't even pay her off. I offered her like 50 bucks and she's put us on the ferry. No, I actually didn't. Hopefully she doesn't lose her job. But look at this. We are coming into the ferry.
Yes, are you kidding me?
Is that where we go, behind the truck or behind the...
Must be.
Oh, he's saying to go to the right.
Yeah. I cannot believe that we've got on this ferry. What a roller coaster of a ride. I gave up. I was so G'd up when I woke up this morning. It was about 5 a.m. I was like rocket up my ass, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, so excited for today. And then
Hayley and Brad were even like, oh, it's all good. Like, we'll just go do a bit of work when we get there and then wait for you guys.
I cannot believe that we made it on this ferry. They're legends here, and they definitely didn't have to let us on.
Yeah, well, that was totally on us. Like, we mismeasured.
So if you're doing this, number one tip, get it to the millimetre, because these they get out and measure. So
and he said that, so if you measure your car at 5 meters, he said we don't add on money until 5.4. So he was like, just add on that extra like 400 mil and just make sure you're like definitely getting on.
oh my God, we made it onto the ferry.
Tips for ceiling.
Oh my God.
By the skin of your teeth, seriously. Some poor person missed the ferry this morning because of your incompetence. I hope you feel good about yourself, mate.
It's a dog eat dog world. We made it. Oh, that was a good one too.
There was still plenty of room left on the ferry, so I think Sea-Link was trying to make us learn our lesson, and that is cut twice and measure 25 times.
It's a video.
Ain't that some that you hate to grow up and miss? Hate to think of what if I didn't even know what a honey hole with a Zebco when my jeans rolled and a painted skull in my lip.
Let me tell you, the Churbs are burping today. It's time to capitalise. The weather's sick, and we're about to drop the van straight onto a soft beach. So fingers crossed we can get into the campsite, especially after all these storms and erosion that's taken place. I've heard it's pretty chopped out, so it should be a real good challenge.
Let's see what Sarah thought of that. Hey?
A bit fast. Around.
Did it look sick,
Oh
man?
my God, no. I was like swearing in the background.
Oh, that was hectic. I wasn't getting stuck, that's for sure.
Way to Flinders Beach, we got a well-timed tip-off on the two-way from a local that said the northern entrance onto Flinders Beach was blocked. So we turned around and headed to the south entrance, but we were about to run into our next issue.
Last time I was here, we just bought our first Hilux, and I'd never put it on the beach yet, and I was absolutely crapping myself.
Look at this, we're about to drop these rigs on the beach.
And I'm still crapping myself 5 years later.
That's
6
all right,
years
mate.
later.
Just right boot. Rightio, we just got down to Flinders, so the northern entrance is actually blocked at the moment. That's the one we took last time. So we've come to the southern entrance, and because of like old mate Alfred that ripped through here, and also they just had this thing called like a bomb cyclone or something that just ripped through as well. So the erosion's terrible, but hopefully because it is hard to get down here and it's all chopped out, that it's going to stop a few people because it is school holidays too. But we're going to drop the tyres. I love beach driving. I love towing vans on the beach, and this sort of stuff gets me going. So we're going to drop to about, I don't know, 16 probably all round, I'd say. 16, 18 all round, and see how we go. But the beach, we've had a quick look and it doesn't look too bad. It starts really hard anyway and we can't see any further. So fingers crossed it doesn't get real soft. But I love a challenge. And yeah, this in the morning gets me going way better than a coffee does. So let's have a crack here. Hopefully old Brad doesn't get bogged in his brand new setup.
Just looking down the beach now, and apparently some old mate just pulled up and had a chin wag to Brad and said there's trees down and we might have to drive around them, but because the top, like we're at low tide now, which is a must if you're coming here, but old mate reckons we might have to drive in the seawater to get to our camp, which is not going to happen. So we might have to do a bit of track building. I've got a winch on the front of this car, so I can always winch the trees out of the way. So we'll have a crack at getting to camp, but there's actually no guarantees. It's pretty daunting when people come up to you and say, and put doubts in your mind. But we've got all the gear, absolutely no idea. And yeah, I just got to trust me gahunas, and they start to tingle as soon as I drop it onto the beach. So hopefully we can get it down. And we've paid so much money to get here and camp, so it's going to be an absolute pain in the ass if this is actually what stops us. Considering we've had such a roller coaster of a morning, I'm not putting anything out of the question. It might just turn into one of those days.
Today? What's happening?
But anyway, yeah, hopefully we can get to camp. Fingers crossed. We're going to have a look with the drone first, though.
It was very clear that the southern entrance was impassable. Did that local give us a bum steer on purpose? Who knows, but we had to go to plan B.
Predicament for the day. Coming down, we were going down to the south entrance and someone jumped on the two-way and they were like, oh hey, you guys aren't going to get in on the south entrance because there's trees down. So we turned around and we went down to the north entrance, but it's actually the north entrance that there's trees down. So we're going back to the south entrance.
And if we can't get down here, like this is our last chance, our last resort, and right now my tyres, I'm running 15 pound on the front. So my tyres are flatter than a Stingray convention at the moment.
So we're just taking it nice and slow because it is bitumen over in Stradbroke if you haven't been here before.
It
should be right.
Hopefully we can make it down, but like we said, it's fun to have your mates with you to work out these issues, because I would have been like really pissed off if not pissed off, it is what it is at the end of the day. We can't control all these things, but I would have been disheartened if I didn't have like good company with Brad and Hayley. They're in the same boat, so fingers crossed we can make it down there. And like I said, Brad hasn't towed on the beach very much with that car. Well, this is the first time he's towed on the beach with the van with that car, so.
We made it to Flinders Beach, a paradise of the highest degree. We were greeted by punters having multiple attempts to get through the soft sand, which is a fun sign for the challenges to come.
Rightio, we're just dropping down the beach here. Hopefully we'll be right. Brad behind me, he's a bit nervous, so hopefully I can show him how to do it. I've been giving him a pep talk and I'm like, you can do it. And it'd be so funny if I got bowled, but my gahunas are tingling. I love this stuff. So I've got it low range, center diff lock, traction off, that's very important. Turn them electric brakes off too. It's not a very hard entry to this beach. We'll see how we go here. It's a bit articulated. Shouldn't be too bad. That is piece of piss. Brad, you're right, big fella. It's pretty easy, mate.
That's all I did.
We've been doing since we was yay high. There's folks out there at TRY. Ain't that something that you hate to grow up and miss? Hate to think of what if I didn't even know what a honey hole with a Zebco when my jeans rolled and a painted skull in my lip. Even is, they say we ain't got a pot to piss, but I thank God for this. Ain't that some back home, buddies in the field, mud on the whiz? Yeah, ain't that some thick smoke, Silverado, tearing up a two-lane road? Ain't that some COUNTRY? We've been doing since we was yay high. There's folks out there.
How good is this? We're on Flinders Beach. We are cruising along. There's a couple people down here, but not too many vans, because it's not very caravan friendly after these storms. But Brad's just pulling up here.
I have a bit of an obstacle here, bro.
He's got an obstacle apparently, and I love a challenge, so bring it on.
A rock and a hard place. drive through salt water or attempt a vertical drop-in towing a 3.5 ton caravan. The issue with the drop-in is if you don't hit it completely straight, then you're at risk of the bank collapsing and caving in and potentially flipping your caravan.
Old mate reckons we won't make it, but I reckon sure as shit don't bet against me.
We designed and built this SKT Signature Series caravan to be able to tackle terrain that 99% of caravans won't handle. And this situation, plus the added pressure of the onlookers saying I won't make it, I knew I had to give it a crack.
If you reverse back, Brad, I'll be able to go around you. Rightio, we got a bit of an obstacle here and it's a rock and a hard place. So I'm against getting my vehicle salty and there's like little waves pushing up now. So I'm just gonna go the harder way that's a bit more of a drop. I've got like a fair bit of clearance on the van. I've just got to hit it square so I don't flip the van though. Yeah, that'll be right, Brad, I'll come around you. Just see how I go. So I'll try to go down this pretty square. She's a bit of a drop. Piece of piss, that was a bit worrying. I think I hit the step maybe. Might not have a step left on the caravan.
I know what you're thinking, this is definitely the more sensible route, the one that Brad and Haley took, but with the SKT Signature Series caravan, it is designed for these harder tracks, so it's important that we put our money where our mouth is and actually show you guys what it is capable of.
Holy crap!
Sarah absolutely shit herself when I was dropping down there. I couldn't see much. I couldn't see much, but yeah, it was all good.
I don't even think the camera is going to show that justice. That was freaking hectic. The whole van's like that. Oh,
that's why that's why we get them, but
I was just worried you were going to get bogged on coming back up.
Nah.
And then we just were sitting in that little river thing.
Too high tide.
It's so funny because Patsy and Keelan are like so similar. They're just like, woo! And me and Brad are so similar. We're like both like all full of anxiety doing this.
Well, old mate's parked in the worst spot in that D-Max and he's like, oh, I wouldn't do it with the van on, bloody. So you wouldn't believe it, but we're camping right up where this obstacle is that we couldn't pass from the north end. So like we're only just past it. So we're pretty unlucky with that because if it was a bit further down, we would have been able to get to our campsite. Yeah. Got another little creek here. Looks like it's fresh water though. Oh, how good's this? We're on Flinders and we're doing challenges with the van. Exciting news, guys. We are coming to New Zealand to judge an imitation pavlova contest. No, I'm just kidding. We're coming for a meet and greet and we want you guys to come down and say g'day. We're going to bring our brand new SKT Signature Series caravan over to New Zealand. It's going to be on full display for you guys to walk around and also inside.
So the details are we're going to be at Hamilton NZ Caravan Show from the 19th to the 21st of September. We're there with Fortis Caravans.
Plus, if you're interested, they're going to be doing a show special that's going to shut down the whole show on this SKT Signature Series caravans.
In more exciting news, we've just released our merchandise to New Zealand. So we're going to do a special deal. If you rock up to the New Zealand show wearing any of our merchandise, so shirt, hat, hoodie, whatever it is, Keelan's going to give you guys a free pat.
Rightio, there's been a lot of socks putting on centipedes in this one, but to reiterate what the details are, we're going to be at the NZMCA Hamilton show from the 19th to the 21st of September. We're bringing our brand new SKT design Signature Series caravan built by Urban,
down to the Fortis Caravan stand. There's going to be a show deal, and we cannot wait to say g'day, and we can talk pavlovas, we can talk chili buns, we can talk mana waves. Get down there, guys. NZMCA show. Sure. We have got the ultimate campsite. You wait until I show you this thing. It is so sick. It's actually so close to where we camped last time. Hey Sarah, how am I going for those trees? Brad's trying to bloody get it through the goalpost. Stub me bloody toe, mate.
Alright, so we've just gotten into Flinders Beach here at Straddy. It is absolutely beautiful. We've got a beachfront site, but we thought we'd give you guys a bit of a rundown on the prices because it is very expensive to come to Stradbroke Island with a caravan. So to get our car and caravan over, it cost us around $600 total return, which is crazy. And then for a vehicle permit, it was $50, and then on top of that, the camping was, I think it was like $30 or $40 a night, and that's just like unpowered bush camping. But it's very, very beautiful here, and we think it's worth it, but yeah, it's a pricey trip. So if you're going to come to Stradbroke Island, we would say at least stay for a week or up to 2 weeks so that you really like make the most out of the price. If you just want to bring your car over, I think it was like maybe $250 or something, so it's a bit cheaper.
While we're on that too, as you guys seen, we almost didn't get let on the ferry because our measurements were wrong. So make sure you measure your vehicles properly with a tape measure. Get someone to help you so you know exactly how long it is, because we're staying in Jay's site here. So the way you book your campsites on Flinders Beach is that you book different sections. So we're in J1, I believe, and we've just luckily got this spot. It's the middle of school holidays and it's right on the beach, so don't expect to get a beachfront campsite. We just jagged this. I don't know how we did it. We can't believe our luck because we thought we'd be camping out the back with all the bung arrows and the snakes and stuff. But anyway, make sure you book a campsite that is suitable for caravans, because the ones close to the northern cut-in aren't very caravan suitable with the trees and stuff. Jay seems to be a really nice open setup, but a lot of them you probably won't get a caravan into just because of the height of the trees. But yeah, really, really cool zone. And yeah, we cannot wait to show you this joint. Do a bit of damage inspection on that little drop-in half-pipe thingo. I think we hit the back pretty hard. Pretty brutal little hit there, but anyway, me and Brad just went for a swim dusty, and we might go for a Terry cruise in the car in a minute and go check out, because even though it's high tide, the beach is so good here you can still get around. But check it out, we just got the most ultimate campsite. Check that out. Are you kidding me?
I present ADHD Chats, presented by Dopamine and Caffeine.
I wonder what that was.
Oi Brad, you can't light fires, but I know you can hold a camera. Hold my beer.
No.
Wait, hold my beer.
No, we don't need that.
Just hold my beer.
No. You're gonna ruin my fire pit. Look, it's going. It's starting to go now. It's starting to catch on. Look, just let the kindling have a go. It's still gonna go.
I need something else to put in there.
You've butchered it from the get-go.
Nah, this is gonna work now.
He butchered it with the cross-hatching. The cross-hatching was all wrong. But you know, sometimes you gotta let people make mistakes. You just wanted to play with fire.
Oh well.
We're gonna have to redo this. This is going out.
Mate, this is you.
This is the first time I've ever seen a failed fire lighting.
That's terrible.
You got too many beers in here, mate.
Rightio, you're probably wondering why I'm drinking a gym. Now, Brad's mum, I was hanging out with her the other day. Shout out to Brad's mum.
Don't say it like that.
And she left the Jimmy in my fridge.
Well, I was there too. You weren't just hanging out there.
But yeah, shout out to Brad's mum if you're watching this. Thanks for the Jimmy. Big girthy log on, eh?
That's a snow gum.
That's an all-nighter.
That's green as.
That's straight
greener
from...
than Bob Marley.
Radio tonight we are having chicken Slovakis.
Chicken, that's lamb.
Sorry, lamb Slovakis. I don't even know what we're eating tonight, but I'm salivating already. This should be very, very tasty.
Yeah, yum.
They're just gonna go on the barbie. They're already coated in like a marinade. And are you serious? Look at this. We got a freaking full barbecue set up, full kitchen out here in the caravan. And check this out. Are you kidding me? Are we even living in real life right now? But let's cook these up. Hot and fast is the call from Sarah. And we'll get them in the pita bread. Should be an epic feed.
And then we've got pita bread, all the toppings. Yum.
That's like straight from the kebab shop. We're coming straight out of Greece with a bit of a Euros inspired theme here.
Yum, look at that.
You got more?
Yes, please. Just at the front there, so it's nice and even.
There we go.
I've got a bit of OCD with my food.
How good's that?
Yum.
And we're living on a beach and we're still eating like this. Insane. Interrupting the video for 1 second. These videos take about 3,500 clicks to make, and all we ask from you guys is 2 simple clicks: hitting that red subscribe button and also the like button. It's completely free to do. All it means is that you'll definitely not miss out on next week's video, and it goes a long way to supporting us, keeping us on the road and making these videos for you guys. Over 50% of you aren't subscribed to the channel. Like I said, it's free to subscribe and also like the video. And don't be scared to leave a comment as well. We read every single comment. We appreciate every single comment. And we are blown away by the places people are actually tuning in to the SKT videos from. Rightio, we've woken up. It's a brand new morning. We're just warming up the cars and we're gonna go from Flinders Beach across to the other side today. Sarah's hoping to get a wave as well.
It is freezing, but it's meant to be like 20 and sunny today, so I reckon we're on for a good day.
This is paradise, baby. We got the whole gang and we're heading down the beach here, going for a surf. It's absolutely chuffing and the sun's out, the chirps are burping, and looks like there's whales out the back. It is insane here. We just copped a quick pie and iced coffee to the dome, and now we're gonna hopefully go out and not spew it all up. Mum always used to say, don't swim 30 minutes after you eat. Sorry, Mum, I'm about to break the cardinal rule. Let's go.
Oh my God!
Let's go. I'm going out there.
I thought you were teaching us how to surf.
Another way to begin the story would be to start from the end. There's nothing left of the dream I persisted. No way to go back again. I want you to save me from myself. Save me from myself. Save me from myself. But won't you tell me down and build me up again? Save me from myself. Save me from myself. Save me from myself. We don't belong together, so I bother. When I surrender to being useless, I am unable to breathe. I can't make out what is real or fancy. No way can
After a fun day, we made it back to camp and the girls still had an itch for surfing they had to scratch. So they paddled out the front, but they had no idea what was lurking around them.
Won't you tell
Rightio, Brad just spotted a massive school of big yellowtail kingfish. So I'm just wading out to the water to where the girls were surfing. And yeah, I can see some birds spooling up out there. Have a go at this. I'm just trying to get out without dipping the rod in the water. I'm gonna have to swim in a minute. And they just slightly went out to sea, but they were massive kingfish. I don't even know if my gear would have stopped them, but went for a bit of a swim with the rod. Come up empty, but hey, if you don't have a crack, you never know. So I'm always one to not think about the what ifs and just go do it, even if it is a little bit silly. How was it, girls?
I think we're trying to catch some big waves.
Holy, your legs are so red.
I know.
Well done, guys.
You had a good session. Oi,
Oh, there's a crab.
oi, did you realise that when you were out there and the fish busted up around you, what was chasing them?
What?
There was like 20 massive, like metre plus kingfish.
What?
Huge. They were. I'm gonna go get the footage now and have a look at it.
Get stung by a jellyfish and all that. It's all swollen.
But what about the kingfisher?
You don't realise that there was fish like most of the length of your board out there around you.
Yeah, dear. Oh dear.
I thought. Did you see all the fish bust up? No? I thought you reacted to it.
I saw like some
Shimmering in the water.
Shimmering,
That was
yeah.
bait fish getting chased by big ass kingfish. I was like, oh, they're dolphins, and then they were actually fish. Can you believe that?
Can't
And then
believe
Keelan
that.
swam out to a bank down, like climbing down the beach to try and catch it.
We're gonna pump the sup up and we're gonna go catch the kingy off the sup.
I think they're more worried about the Eric Angie sting.
We've been doing since we was J-High. There's folks out there in TRY this. Ain't that some back home? Ain't that some thick smoke, Silverado?
Oh, he's gonna get smoked.
We'll be doing this to the day we die. There's folks out there.
Don't forget to subscribe, and next week we have an absolute belter of a video to show you. But like I said, don't be scared to comment and like the video, and we will see you next Friday.